Vincenzo is about a Korean Italian mafia lawyer who pretty much, when he's back in the motherland, he gives a conglomerate a taste of their own medicine. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another review on the Review Garden. In my opinion, Vincenzo had so much potential to be like the best TV drama ever. Like, because it started off so strong. I mean, this man is you know, he was adopted by Italian Italian people, and then you know, Italian mafia, and he's pretty much, you know, uh the head of the mafia, and he's a lawyer. So this man can do anything, like, shoot people, blow people up, which was pretty much the beginning of the show, right? And then when he went back to Korea and all the main storyline started, it kind of like, oh my gosh. Because I remember the first time I started watching it and I didn't finish. And then I was like, okay, like a couple of months, or maybe like 6 months later, I was like, okay, let me pick it back up, because the story in between was like boring, right? So I was like, okay, let me pick it back up. I feel like it didn't need to be 20 episodes because they dragged the story. Um, I mean, you're an Italian mafia, right? Like, they don't take, like, the woman. He let her do way too much. The main boss, the one who pretended to be the girl's um assistant, but then was the true villain behind it all. I was like, you're letting them get away with so much, to the point that his poor mom, I was like, what the hell? But that scene, after it all happened with his mom, and he went into their office, and they were like, are you crazy? Like, why would you go after his mom? Like, do you know what he could do? And then he just went in there and just started shooting at people, and then, like, he was almost about to, like, take him, and he was like, do you know why I let all this happen? And I'm just like, you could have been taking care of them, but they, like, dragged the case, dragged everything, and I'm like, oh my god, how many more crap do the bad guys have to do before you can eliminate them? But I will say that the way he got rid of them was beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, look, the woman, he was like, since you love dancing so much, you're about to go dance right now, right before your death, right? So, like, she was like, he set her on fire, and then, but she was like dancing while all that was happening. And, like, the main boss, right? Oh my gosh, that must have been very, very painful. Like, the nails slowly approaching his body, and he couldn't even, like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, okay, like, okay, that was worth the wait, right? Okay, I see what you're putting down. But there are many people who are like, "Oh, this was a romance. This was a." I'm like, where, where did we see this? Because I must have been blind because I did not see romance in this story, right? Because they never got together. They were never a couple throughout the whole 20 episodes. They were not a couple. So it couldn't have been a love story. They only kissed each other when they were pretending to be a couple at the art museum, I think it was. And then in the end, when he came back, that's the only time they even like kissed. And he still chose to go back to Italy because he was running away from, the police. He still chose to go back to Italy instead of be with her. She didn't have to be in Korea, right? She could have gone with him to Italy if she wanted to. But so no, I do not see this as a love story. Okay? And my rating, only because of the of how he took care of them, I will give it a 8.8 because all the dragging, all the extra stuff that they put in the middle, it was just unnecessary. And the whole thing with the gold, he had enough gold down there to give everyone one brick, right? But no, all this thing about like all this BS about, oh no, there's no gold. Da, da, da. So now I'm pretty sure only some people ended with some gold because it was the monks helped them take the gold out. The girl who designed the lock, and his quote friend who kind of betrayed him but came back. And I think maybe someone else, obviously the girl, got some gold, but then everybody else did not get anything. So I was like, okay. But hey, if you want an action packed show, you should definitely check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Vincenzo. And this wraps up our journey on the Review Garden. Thank you for joining me today as we explored this drama. If you enjoyed this reaction and review, please remember to subscribe for more insightful videos. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback helps our channel grow. As always, I'm truly grateful for your support and for joining me on this journey on the Review Garden. Until next time, and happy listening. Bye.